Hello and welcome back to some more Forza Horizon 5 update news, this time regarding Series 30. As of this video's release, that update has been out for exactly 24 hours, but the series itself starts from tomorrow, February 1st. So let's go ahead and cover what we're going to get. Starting out, we have got the Horizon Stadium being transformed into a massive drift arena. As you can see on the screen, there's some photos taken directly from the Forza monthly livestream that happened a couple days ago, where you get to go ahead and see all of the little decorations. There's also the giant dragon that goes around the track. There is also something else which we'll touch on in just a minute, but don't you worry, there is always a space for you to go ahead and have your entire drift team set up, and I'm hoping to do a lot of drift trains with everybody over the next few months. Or at least the month that we've got it for. Speaking of dragons from before, we have got ourselves a dragon drone display over the edge of the stadium, which will be seen throughout the night and day. And touching on that as well, we are also getting extended nights coming back, a bit like the Midnights at Horizon series. As well as extended nights coming back, we are also getting a few new props added to the event lab for everybody to go ahead and start making a lot of cool things, including the dragon itself, and a couple little displays, as well as some new barriers and a couple of flags as well. But a series wouldn't be a series if it didn't have its cars, and here is what we are going to get. Starting out, I've got this comment that was from their official Twitch livestream. The series awards are the Hyundai Ioniq 6 for 80 points in the series, and the Neo EP9 is making a return for 160 points in the series, so those are your two series awards. And jumping into the first season reward, we have got summer, or the wet season, and we are getting the Wheeling Sunshine coming back, which is fantastic. I love that fan to pieces. And we're also getting the Hyundai Kona from 2022, which is a tiny little hatchback, but could be pretty good. And also, we are getting a few very hard to find cars coming back, as well as 3 that are being added to the auto show on top of the original 10 that were chosen for the Community Choice Awards. But you can go ahead and get yourself the number 64 Chris Forsberg Nissan Z from the FD series. And also, from the Seasonal Championship, a rod for your own race, you can go ahead and get yourself the Xpeng P7, although that will be available in the auto show as well. Now, going a little bit off theme for a bit, we are getting a pretty cool monthly rivals, including the Horizon Baja Scramble, which takes place with the Hot Wheels monster truck. Honestly, I just wish they'd add these to the game, but you know what? Oh well. I did find one in free roam a while ago, but it was pretty fun to drive against. Moving on to the storm season, or autumn, we are getting the number 20 MG MG6 coming back again, which is also a pretty good car to have as well, and I believe it was one of the early hints that we got that we were getting Forza Motorsport 8, which has now since been released. And for those of you that like the Lynk & Co, don't worry, we're getting another one. We are getting the Lynk & Co 02HB, which is a pretty cool thing that I didn't know existed, but of course now we are going ahead and getting that as well. And if you want the 03 Plus, you can go ahead and grab that from the Seasonal Championship Last Chance Saloon, and we are getting the Liberty F150 coming back as well, although I believe that might have been in the game to start with. Moving on to our third season, winter, also known as the dry season, we are getting the Unicorn V2 coming back for 40 points, and also the Hyundai i30N, which is a very interesting little car, and was kind of the, I don't know, like the car that everybody seemed to sort of talk about on the stream. That was kind of like the cover car, so to speak. Now, while we don't get any other very hard to find cars coming back for that one, we are getting, of course, spring, which is the hot season and the last season of the series. We've got ourselves the MG MG3 coming back, which is not too bad of a car, but it's not exactly the most fantastic thing on the planet. And as well as that, we are getting the MG MG7 as well, and that pretty much does it for pretty much all of the cars that we are getting via the series. But that's not all of the cars that we are getting in the game, because we've got a few more things coming up, and I'll touch on that in just a bit. In the meantime, for I believe getting one of the series award cars and just for playing the game, we've got 2 brand new badges available for people to get during Series 30, which look a bit like this, and they do look pretty cool indeed. Honestly, I'd like to have one of my own added to the game, but you know, maybe I'll have to speak to Forza about that. And like I was saying earlier, 3 new cars that are being added are the 2019 Hyundai Veloster N, which is a rare to find car in Forza Horizon 5 as of right now. We are also getting the 2020 Xpeng P7 being added to the auto show for you to go ahead and get yourself, but like I said earlier, that is also going to be available as a seasonal championship reward, so it's a lot easier to get it through the championship, and it also saves you some credits. And if you want to go ahead and grab yourself the Lynk & Co 03 outside of the other seasonal championship mentioned earlier, you can go ahead and grab it from the auto show as of February 1st. Okay, editor jumping in for a second here. It is currently the 30th of January as I record this, and you can go ahead and actually get those from the auto show now. But the new cars don't stop there, because we of course have ourselves the Chinese Lucky Stars car pack, including the MG Speedster, another Lynk & Co, an old Volkswagen, and also this thing, the Wuling Macaron, which also has a wide body and, well, it's capable of nearly 230 miles an hour, which to be honest is quite something. I'm not gonna lie. And as well as all of that, we of course have ourselves some bug fixes, so fixing an error impeding players from redeeming gifts in the message center, solving an issue for kicking players out of the weekly trial. You've got also fixed issues for photo mode, and also ASL and VSL sign language issues in Donut Media's stories. Audio for the 2008 Aston Martin DBS has also been improved, so I'm looking forward to hearing that. We've also got some fixed modelling issues for the Porsche Cayman GT4 RS. The Fast X Dodge Charger has also now had the right material added to the top of the blower. Some backfire visual effects for the 1966 Chevy Impala have also been added, and now you can also go ahead and look around the Gordon Murray T50 in Forza Vista. And in case you missed all of the other cars that we're getting, here it is all out on the screen for you, including those 10 returning cars promised with the community choice update, and honestly I'm looking forward to driving them all. And that's all I have for you on Series 30, but Series 31 will be starting on February 29th and will be European automotive, so I'm hoping I might finally get my Vauxhall Omega. Forza, please. The new series starts tomorrow, February 1st, and also feel free to go ahead and stick around and also subscribe to the channel. We're trying to get to 1,000 by the end of this year, and so far we're making some pretty good progress. In the meantime, thank you very much for watching. I'll go ahead and see you all in the next one. Like, share, comment, subscribe, tag out. See ya! Also, let me know in the comments what colours do you want added next?